Randy Miller, New Jersey Advance Media for NJ.com. The first of possibly many to interview for the Yankees' open manager position was Rob Thomson, a senior member of the organization with 28 years of service, the last 10 as a coach on Joe Girardi's staff. Thomson, 54, met with the Yankees for more than 5 hours on Wednesday at Yankee Stadium. General Manager Brian Cashman led the interview, which included 4 high-ranking staffers sitting in and participating: Assistant GMs Gene Afterman and Michael Fishman, VP of Baseball Operations Tim Naring, and Pro Scouting Assistant Director Dan Geese. A day later, Thomson was back home in Ontario, Canada, hoping he impressed Cashman and company. "They did a great job on their part," Thomson told Yankees beat writers Thursday afternoon in a teleconference. "It's always good to sit with your bosses for a long time and bounce ideas off of each other. I can't speak for how well I did. I answered the questions the best I could. I don't want to get into specifics because I don't make to give my competition any type of layup, but I can tell you it was very thorough on a number of different subjects." The length of the interview is what stood out most to Thomson. "It was tiring," he said. "It wore me down because I really haven't been through that before. After 5 or 6 hours, I went back to the hotel and I was night-night in a hurry." Here's what we learned from Thomson in his media session: hungry to manage. Until Girardi lost his job, Thomson has kept a secret from the Yankees for 28 years. "I've always wanted to manage," he said. "Every game I've ever watched or been a part of, I've managed it in my mind. I haven't voiced that very much because I'm always afraid that if I start telling people that I want to manage, I'm worried people might think you need to worry about taking care of what you need to take care of today. It's one thing that my father always taught me." Thomson did get to manage for one season in the minors. In 1995, he skippered the short-season Class A Oneonta Yankees to a 34-41 record in the New York Penn League. How Thomson, Girardi are different. The number one reason Girardi isn't returning as Yankees manager is because Cashman thought his ability to connect to players had deteriorated. Thomson says that's never been a problem for him. When Thomson was asked how he would be different from Girardi, he answered, "I really don't want to compare myself to Joe. I do know this: my strengths are my communication and my trust with the players, and because of that trust we can implement more things into our game, whether it be analytics or sports science. Whatever we want to do, I think we can get through to players. I'm intense, but I'm still calm and still poised. I will make sure that these guys prepare. I'll make sure they compete, and I feel like I have the leadership skills in order to be open-minded and listen to new ideas and have an open-door policy with players. They can come in and coaches can come in and not be worried about me shooing them out of the door. I want to know what's on their mind and in their hearts all the time. That's just who I am and really who I've always been."